Today we're going to be doing the frequency tables. Now, what is frequency and what significance does it have over here in statistics? Now, let's first start the first question. Frequency means numbers. Okay, so for example, if I have, let's say, a table of, let's say, one is, let's say this, let me make another column here. Yep. Ice cream flavors, okay, and I have frequency. So let's say I have vanilla, I have, let's say, chocolate, and I have, let's say, mango. Okay, now one thing you have to know, if let's say I write 6 here, I write 2 here, and I write 0 here, that basically means that I have the ice cream flavor that's vanilla, I have 6 more vanilla cups left. Chocolate, I have 2 more cups left. Mango, I have 0 cups left. This basically tells you the number of things that you have. Okay, now let's see a question to solve this. Okay, for example, the table below shows the chart, not the chart, but the table frequency of siblings that people have. Okay, so let's say I make this over here. Now, siblings and frequency. Now let's say that we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's stick to 4. Okay, and let's say also 0 here. Yep. Now let me write some numbers. Let's say write 10, 15, 17, 3, and 0. Okay. Now what does this mean? 0 people have 10 siblings. Sorry, 10 people have 0 siblings, the other way around. 10 people have 0 siblings. 15 people have 1 sibling. 17 people have 2 siblings. 3 people have 3 siblings. And 0 people have 4 siblings. Okay, that's what this means. Now, if someone asks me that now, let's say part A is find the mode. Okay, now what do? What's the most amount of siblings someone can have here? So what's the most amount of people that have a significant amount of siblings? Like, let's see over here. 10, 15, 17. Remember, we said mode is what? The most repeated value. In the previous class, we discussed the mode is the most repeated value. The most repeated value is 17 here. But we're not going to write 17. It's going to be the sibling count that is that we are taking. That's 2. The answer is going to be 2. Why? Look, this just tells us the frequency, that 10 people have 0 siblings, 15 people have 1 sibling, 17, that's the most that we can get. 17 people have how many siblings? That's what we have to write. We don't have to write the amount of like things we have. We have to write out how many people have that. Okay, so 17 people have 2 siblings. So we're gonna write that. That is 2 over here. Then let's say the next question. Someone says, find the range. Again, the range is not going to be these values. It's going to be these values. Okay. Now, if I say, someone will say, okay, so the range is just 4 minus 0 because that's the range. Like we discussed in the previous class, range is the highest value minus the lowest value. So 4 minus 0, right, sir? No. Do we have anything in 4? We have nothing in 4. We have 0 people in 4, so we cannot take 4. Okay. We're going to take the next one, that is 3, because we have some people here. So that's 3 minus the lowest value, that is 0. The lowest value is 0. that will just give me 3 in the end. That's my range. So always remember, you're not going to take the frequency. Let me also write that over here. Mean, median, mode, range will not be of frequency but the x in question. What's the x? This is the x. This could be anything, okay? In this case, it's sibling. This could be, let's say, ice cream flavor. This could be brothers, sisters. This could be cars. Like, let's say 10 people have 0 cars, 15 people have 1 car. It could be anything, okay? That's why we call it x. That's that. Now third, let me write it over here. Yes, here. Okay, now we have the next one, that is our median. Well, let's write fine median. I think that's better. Let's stick to what we're doing. Find the median. Now look. Now next is the median. Now to find the median, you have to know 2 things here. Okay, one thing is you have the formula for the median. Okay, that is going to be n plus 1 divided by tooth term. Tooth term, not your teeth. Tooth term basically means whatever the answer you get here, that will not give you the actual answer. That will give you the term that will give you the answer. I'm going to explain what that means. Before that, what is n? N is the frequency. Okay, let me also write that here. N is the frequency. Okay, so that means if I go here, the frequency is what? 10. Let's write over here. 10 plus 15 plus 17 plus 3 plus 0 plus 3. Sorry. This will give you 45. Okay, that means n is 45. Okay, simple enough. We go back here. We put 45 plus 1 divided by 2. That is 46 by 2. What is that? 23rd term. Okay, now we check. This is not our answer, by the way. This is not our answer. Let me also write that here so it's pretty clear. This is not our answer. Now look, we will check where is the 23rd term. We have the first 10 terms in the 0. And in the over x over here, we have 0. Let me say it again. The first 10 frequencies, the first 10 values over here are in the 0, because the 0 column. Second, we add them. 10 plus 25, 10 plus 15, 25. That means the 23rd term is in the second one. So you're going to have 1. That is your answer. So median is going to be 1. But what if, sir, let's say I had 46. What then? Like, let's say if I had, let's say in the end, I did not get n as an odd number. Let's say if I got it as an even. Okay. Let's say if n was 46, for example. Let me also do that here so we can cover that case. Let's see. If n would be equal to an even number, then you would take the average of the 2 term columns and not add them, and that will be your answer. Or just let's leave it like that. What does that mean? For example, let's say if I had 46 in this example, okay? This is just an example on the side. Let me make a column. Or let me make a second one so we don't get confused with this. Okay. Let's say over here, yeah. Let me make it over here. If n was 46, okay, then the median would be 46 plus 1 by 2. That would give me 47 by 2. That would be 23.5 term. Twenty-third plus 24th divided by 2. Okay, what does that mean? For example, in this case, if I go above, what's the 23rd term? It's over here, right? It's in the 1 column. Okay, we have 1. Where's the 24th term? Over here again, that's the 1 column. So we took 1. Let me go down now again. We will take 1. So that's the 23rd term, that is 1. Plus the 1 divided by 2. 1 plus 1 divided by 2. That is also 1. So my answer would still be 1 in this case, not in all cases. But again, 23rd and 24th will be the term, not the, like, you're not going to actually take 23 and 24. That will be the term number, okay, the column. So because both of them were in the same column, you're just going to take 1 plus 1, divide them by 2, you're going to get 1 over there. And that will be your answer. But this is just in a separate example, okay? Now, for the mean, what we're going to do is we're going to first make a third column. A third column. Basically, the means formula, if I write it over here. One sec. Yes. What's the issue here? Yep. Okay. The means formula is basically fx divided by f. EFX divided by EF. What is EFX? E basically means over here sum, okay, or add. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to first make the third column over here, okay. That's going to be your fx. What is fx? Fx basically means f multiplied with x. X is your sibling in this case, okay. So 0 times 10, that is what? That is 0. Then 1 times 15, that is 15. Then 2 times 17, that is 34. That is 3 times 3, that is 9. So 3 times 3, that will give you 9. 4 times 0, that will give you 0 again. Now EFX would basically be your fx added all up. So 0 plus 15, 15, plus 34, that's 49. And then plus 9, you're going to get 58. That is your EF of x. Then f is going to be adding all them up. So we already know what that is. That is 35. 36, let me think. 25. Then you have 35 over here. Okay. Now what do? Let's put them in the formula. EFX is going to be 58 divided by 35. You can put this in your calculator and that's going to be your answer. If the examiner does not give you a specific form, you can just leave it in this form, that is 58 by 35. Or if they say that give us the answer in a decimal form, then you have to give them in that form, okay? Otherwise, you can just leave it in any form you want. But that's going to be it for the mean as well.